Hey everybody, what's going on? We got some Guns N' Roses news today. So before we start with the video today, I just want to let you guys know if you enjoy my content, please share it on social media. It'd be much appreciated if you guys did that. So let's talk about some news today. So there's some pro shot footage of Guns N' Roses playing Sweet Child of Mine at the Troubadour. Now we've seen pro shot footage appear previously, but I don't know if this video is any different. But if you guys want to see pro shot footage, I've linked to it down below. It may be taken down already, but you guys can go check it out on YouTube. We also had a story about Axl Rose and his 13 custom knives built for a surprising price, according to Alternative Nation. So according to Alternative Nation, there's this knife maker named Rod Watts, and he had 13 custom knives created for Axl Rose. And these knives range from like $450 to $1,000 in cost. And there's been a bunch of celebrities and musicians who've actually bought from this guy. Another one is Zac Brown from Zac Brown Band as well. If you guys want to read the entire article on the knife maker, I've linked to it down below. You guys can go check that out. Let's move on to our next Guns N' Roses news. So as you guys know, Wolfmother is going to be opening for Guns N' Roses in some of their early 2017 shows in Australia and New Zealand. And Andrew Stockdale from Wolfmother was actually interviewed about opening for Guns N' Roses, and he was pretty complimentary towards Axl. He said Axl is hitting the notes. It's incredible. As a singer, I know what people are taught when people are taking shortcuts, and he's not taking any. Andrew also revealed that he spent his 40th birthday last year hanging with another legendary rocker while watching Guns N' Roses perform in the US. He said Slash told me that Lenny Kravitz was there with him, and I'd played with him in Australia, so I went and hung out with Lenny. I thought this was a good way to turn 40, hanging in a stadium with Lenny Kravitz watching Guns N' Roses. And he said despite the legendary band reuniting for Not in This Lifetime tour, Andrew said he won't be doing the same with his former bandmates Chris Ross and Miles Heskett. So if you guys want to read the entire article, I've linked to it down below. So moving on to our next piece of news, Slipknot frontman Corey Taylor actually posted this photo on Instagram saying Rose, Slash, Stradlin, McKagan, and Adler on his coffee mug. It's probably just a jab at maybe the Guns N' Roses reunion, saying that, you know, these are the 5 original members that he wants to see. And as you guys know, Corey Taylor and the guys from Guns N' Roses have a long history. So Corey Taylor was actually rumored to be the new Velvet Revolver frontman when Velvet Revolver was still actively looking for new singers, and apparently they auditioned with him, and Slash said in an interview that he was probably the closest they got to actually getting a new frontman, but just something about it just wasn't right. And then he also talked about Axl Rose and talked about how he thought Axl Rose was a douchebag, and this was like years before the reunion happened, because Slipknot had played some festivals in Europe with Guns N' Roses on the same bill. And how he wasn't happy that Axl made the fans wait 2 to 3 hours, and how only Guns N' Roses members were allowed in certain areas of the festival grounds. And he also talked about how he went and played Axl Rose's piano and actually placed his genitals on the piano and played a few notes as well. And I remember, I think he was on Opie and Anthony's show, and some callers called in and said Axl has more talent in his pinky than Corey has in his entire body. So if you guys want to see the entire interview, I've linked to it down below. And then Izzy actually had a post on Twitter. Apparently there's somebody impersonating him on Instagram. So Izzy's Twitter name is Izzy Stradlin 999. And he said that there's some guy on Instagram with the exact same name, but he claims that he doesn't have an Instagram account and it's an imposter. So he was asking whoever's got the account to please close it or just don't go follow that guy because it's not Izzy's actual Instagram account. Now, here's a picture of the guy's account on Instagram. It does look like an Izzy Stradlin Instagram account because these are all like, you know, shots that you think he would take in his private life and stuff. But that basically does it for today's Guns N' Roses news, guys. Thanks for watching. If you guys liked the video you saw, please like it and hit the subscribe button, and please feel free to share it as well on social media. So that does it for today's Guns N' Roses news. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you subscribe for the latest GN'R news. Take care.